All right, so in question number 1, we have basically like the example we did yesterday. We have a ball rolled up the hill. Okay, it accelerates at 1.3 meters per second down the hill. All right, so our acceleration is going to be negative. Okay, 4 seconds later, so we're given the time, it's traveling at 1.7 meters per second down the hill. All right. Right? What was the initial velocity of the ball? All right, so we're looking for VI here. Now, what formula am I going to use? Which one has those things in it? Liam, which formula am I going to use? The grade 10 one, right. Okay, so 1 mark for Gibbons, 1 mark for saying that this is the formula they were going to use. Okay, they chose the correct one, that's worth a mark. We have to manipulate this to solve for VI. So we're going to multiply both sides by T, and then we're going to add VI. Sorry, we're looking for VI. We're going to add VI to both sides. We are going to do that. Okay, now what do I need to do in order to get VI by itself? What do I do with T times A? I'm adding it right now, so I should subtract it. Okay, so VI is going to mean I take the final velocity, I subtract the change in velocity, T times A, okay, and that'll give me my actual number. So if they got to that or they plugged the numbers in, it would look like this. So negative 1.7 minus 4 times negative 1.3. Okay, that's their next mark. And then we got to get our answer. So negative 1.7 minus 4 times negative 1.3. All right, so the initial velocity of the ball was 3.5 meters per second uphill. They must have the uphill to get that mark because that was the vector given in the question. So that's your 4th mark on that one. Questions on number 1? Okay. For question number 2. Okay, we have a car that's accelerating from rest. So they tell us VI, 0 meters per second. The car's final velocity is 45 meters per second after it has traveled 454 meters. Also in a positive direction. What is the acceleration of the car? All right, 1 mark for Givens. Okay. What formula has all of those things in it that can solve this for me in 1 step? Exactly. VF squared equals VI squared plus 2AD. So give them a mark if they selected that formula. And then we have to manipulate this to solve for A. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract VI squared over to the other side. So I'll have VF squared minus VI squared, and that'll equal 2AD. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 2D to leave A by itself. Right? If they've got the numbers plugged in, then that is 45 squared minus 0 divided by 2 times 454. Okay, so 1 mark if they've got something like that. Okay, and so we'll have 45 squared, okay, divided by 2 times 454. All right, so the acceleration of that car is 2 points, and we only have, we have 2 significant figures here, so 2.2 meters per second squared, and it's got to be positive. Okay, so they've got to have the positive there in order to get the mark. The units have to be meters per second squared as well. All right, questions on number 2. All right, give them a mark out of 8. Let them see it. Put them in a pile up here.